Hi guys, I'm Miss Rick. Today I'm going to show you how to do a book talk. The book that I'm going to be talking about today is this book. It's called Bird Box. The author's name is Josh Malerman. The lexile of this book is 520 lexile. So I think this would be a good level for a lot of you. The genre of this book is dystopian, which means it's about a scary future world that could possibly happen. We could also say the genre is thriller. It is a fiction book. The setting of this book is in Michigan, which I think is pretty cool. I don't know the city, and I think the city is actually not real in this book, but I think it's cool that it takes place in Michigan. This book is also a movie on Netflix. I saw the movie, and it's different from the book. The characters of this book, the main character's name is Mallory, and she is maybe like around 30 years old, and at the beginning of the book she finds out that she's pregnant, and she has a sister named Shannon, and they live together. Some other characters in the book become characters later, and their names really aren't important, but they're people that Mallory lives with later. So the plot of this book, there's a scary thing that's happening, and if people look outside their window and they see this like scary thing, and we don't know what the thing is, like if it's a monster or an animal or a creature or like a spirit, if people see it and then they go crazy and they end up committing suicide or they end up killing other people. So in the beginning of this book, Mallory is just like living a normal life. She finds out that she's pregnant. She's living with her sister. And then people start to like go crazy in the streets. And so Mallory and her sister Shannon end up staying home in the beginning of the book because they're scared to go outside. They stop going to the grocery store. They stop doing their normal things. They stop going to work because they are scared that if they see whatever this thing is, that they will go crazy too. So as the book continues, Mallory sees information about this on the news, and she hears about it on the radio, and with time she ends up leaving her home and going somewhere else for safety and security, and that's when she starts living with all these other characters that become important later. People start to wear blindfolds so that they can't see this scary thing. So the part that I'm going to read to you is when Mallory and Shannon are still living together, and in this part, Mallory doesn't know where Shannon is in the house, and so she starts to get really scared, and she wonders if something happened to her. Shannon? Down the hall, the bathroom door is open. The light is on. Mallory walks toward it. Once there, she holds her breath, then turns to look. Shannon is on the floor, facing the ceiling. A pair of scissors sticks out of her chest. Blood surrounds her, pooling into the tiles on the floor. It seems like more blood than her body could hold. Mallory screams, clutching the door frame, and slides to the ground, wailing. The harsh light of the bathroom exposes every detail. The stillness of her sister's eyes. The way Shannon's shirt sinks into her chest with the scissor blades. Mallory crawls to the bathtub and throws up. Her sister's blood sticks to her. She tries to wake Shannon, but she knows this will not happen. Mallory stands, speaking to Shannon, telling her she's going to get help. Wiping blood from her hands, Mallory rushes downstairs and finds her phone on the couch. She calls the police. No answer. She calls again. No answer. Then she calls her parents. Still no answer. She turns and runs to the front door. She must get help. Her hand clutches the doorknob, but she finds she cannot turn it. Dear God, Mallory thinks. Shannon would never do this willingly. Dear God, it's true. Something is out there. And whatever Shannon saw, it must be close to the house. So I highly recommend this book. I think a lot of you would like it, and it is a little bit scary. So if you're not into scary books, maybe you wouldn't like it, but I don't normally like books, and I found it really exciting and mysterious. So I hope that you try this book, Bird Box.